may often come across people asking you what you want to become after completing your education. Today, you have so many options available. If you look around, you will see that people follow many different professions based on their educational backgrounds. However, the largest number of people in India is employed in the agricultural sector. According to a 2001 study, agriculture provides employment to around 63% of our total population. Observe the graph shown here. It shows the contribution of agriculture, services and industry to India's GDP from 1973 to 2005. Note that the share of agriculture in our gross domestic product, or GDP, is showing a declining trend. A decrease in the share of agriculture in our GDP does not mean that our agricultural output has decreased. It means that the growth in agriculture is slowing down and is much lower as compared to the growth in industries and services. This is not good, since a slowdown in agriculture will ultimately result in a decline of our economy. The slowing down of growth in agriculture is generating fewer employment opportunities in this sector, as shown in the graph here. This is really alarming for a country like India with a vast, expanding population to feed. Agriculture has been the foundation of India's economy for hundreds of years. The government of India realizes the importance of agriculture for the Indian economy. Let us look at some measures taken by the government to boost growth in the agriculture sector. The government set up institutions like the Indian Council of Agricultural Research, ICAR, and the Indian Agricultural Research Institute, IARI, and several agricultural, veterinary, and horticulture universities. The aim of these institutions is to provide education and research and development facilities for the modernization and growth of agriculture in India. As you know, the monsoon still plays an important part in Indian agriculture. Thus, the government has also developed better meteorological facilities for more dependable weather forecasts and improved infrastructure in villages. Despite the government's efforts, we just saw that the figures indicate a slowing down of growth in the agriculture sector. The reason partly lies in the challenges faced by the farmers in India today. Let us now look at some of the challenges faced by farmers that contribute to the slowdown of agricultural growth in India. One of the important steps in the Green Revolution in India was to make fertilizers available to farmers at subsidized or reduced rates. The subsidy on fertilizers has now been reduced. This has increased the cost of production for the farmers as they have to pay more to buy fertilizers. If you go to a supermarket, you can find imported fruits, vegetables and even pulses, cooking oil and sugar competing with Indian products. A reduction in import duties on agricultural items has brought another challenge to the Indian farmers in terms of international competition. Despite continuous efforts of the government, a lot still needs to be done to improve the irrigation and power facilities for the farmers. Rural infrastructure facilities like roads and markets also need to be further developed. Faced by these challenges, many farmers today are looking for other means of employment for themselves and their children.